This concept is for the corner body owner interface, or CornerBOI. This concept supports a commitment to transform a 20th century healthcare system into a 21st century fully integrated system that's responsive to the needs of everyone. The concept centers on the most vulnerable citizens, and we focused on emerging technologies like IoT sensors, augmented reality, artificial intelligence, along with solution goals of saving lives, saving money, and improving health, and potentially providing income to lower income communities. To give you some background on the concept, we've developed an approach that looks to build user trust necessary to capture public biometric data for improving the overall health of underserved communities. To meet that goal, we decided to focus on lower income and homeless communities. And based on interviews with those communities, we identified 3 areas of concern: housing, healthcare, and jobs. All 3 major issues, but healthcare best fits the scope of our smart city urban IoT solution. So did you know that 44,000 U.S. citizens die each year because they can't afford healthcare? Or that the cost impact of uninsured citizens to the U.S. taxpayer is more than $30 billion per year? It's these numbers in part that led to our solution, CornerBOI. CornerBOI is a patient navigator. Patient navigators foster empowerment and provide information that enhances the ability for patients to make better medical decisions and receive better medical care. According to U.S. Health and Human Services, patient navigators save about $4.4 billion per year in healthcare costs. The user experience is pretty simple. The user will approach a light pole or a small cell tower with the CornerBOI telehealth kiosk attached. They'll look up and they're warmly welcomed by an avatar. The user uses speech to interact with the avatar, and the avatar leads the user through a few diagnostic tests. That data is transmitted onto an AI, and help is delivered to the user in near real time. There are 4 layers of interface elements, which include environmental sensing to understand the microenvironment the citizen lives within, facial recognition, speech recognition, augmented reality to create a person-centered interface, along with elements specific to healthcare, like body temperature, blood pressure, pulse and heart rate, EKG, and a volatile organic compound, or VOC breathalyzer, an eNose, that can test for 17 different types of diseases, including cancer, kidney disease, liver disease, pneumonia, and diabetes, several of the life-threatening diseases that impact the homeless community. This is done by identifying biomarkers that are related to specific disease and then using predictive analytics to analyze the data that's been collected. These images depict the concept of a pole-mounted kiosk made from Core-10 steel and 9mm ballistic glass connected to a small cell 5G network. The icons below show other locations for testing and validation, which include churches, soup kitchens, shelters, and food banks. This slide depicts the conceptual data flow from the user community through the AR interface. And from sensing devices onto local and remote databases and onto an AI and back to the user. So this concept shows that how an eNose, a VOC eNose sensor, and other elements can be configured to work on a pole-mounted kiosk like our model. It also serves as a blueprint for our proof of concept. Now I'll walk you through how it works. What we want to prove is that you can take environmental data, vital sign data, and eNose sensor data, send it to a database and onto a neural network for training analysis. So all of the sensors, databases, and neural networks will be running in the background, and what the user will encounter on approach is an avatar interface. For the proof of concept avatar, we're suggesting a human-robot interaction, or HRI. HRIs provide empathy. It can adapt itself to our desires and orders, and it can recognize the simulated motions.